blum like a horn, she done go beep, beep. Like some birds on the power line, we pop out deep, deep. I smoke tree like cheeky. Make that beat.
Yo, YouTube. It's your boy CJ, or as y'all know, CJ TV, baby. It's gonna be my new intro, y'all. Yo, tell me if y'all mess with it. Put some comments down below. Alright, so today I got a whole different video for y'all. Today I'm gonna be giving y'all a story time on how I lost my V card. Yes, sir. So now going back to when I lost it, I was like sixth or seventh grade, and at the time with me, like I was young, so I was in and out of relationships. So one day it was this girl. She was in a grade below me, but she was way more mature than the girls that was in my grade. And you know how in middle school you always in the same class with the same people. So I was always in the same class with the same girls and all that, and they was childish. But for some reason she was in a grade below and she was way more mature. So me and her, we became friends. Then we started texting on Instagram, started talking and stuff. Then finally we started going out. So now when I say the girls are childish, they peeped that we started going out, and they started telling me like, yo, she not the one for you, or she gonna play you, or she ugly and stuff like that. And I mean, they could call her ugly, but she not ugly. That's all I'm gonna say. She ain't ugly. She had the body, the face, all that. So I mean, one thing about her though, I'm gonna tell y'all a little bit about her. So she had a mom and a dad. Well, what type of question is that? I don't know what type of thing to say is that. Her mom and dad was separated, is what I meant to say. So she lived with her mom, and she'd go to her pop place sometimes. I think she got like 3 sisters maybe, I'm not sure, I don't remember. But I know one sister go to school with us, and the sister that went to school with us, she was like always on her own type time. Like, you know them people who be in a room the whole day and don't come out unless they hungry or thirsty? That was her sister. Then she had another sister. The other 2 sisters was older, and they worked as well as her mom. So like, it would be days when I would go over to her crib and everybody would be at work, and it'd just be me and her there. So me and her started going out, and we was going out for like 2 to 3 months. And I just started getting like freedom. Like my mom and dad started letting me take the bus with her, and then take the bus with her to school, and I would take the bus back, or sometimes they'd come pick me up. And I used to be at her crib to like 7, 8 at night. So we used to always be with each other. So one day with my school, we used to always dress down, and the days that we dressed down, it was like 9 times out of 10 we got out early the day that we dressed down. So she told me, she was like, yo, you know we get out early tomorrow and dress down for $1, because you used to have to pay $1 to dress down. Yeah, y'all remember them days. Y'all remember what I'm talking about. So we had to pay $1 to dress down. So we was talking about how I'm gonna be at her crib and stuff like that, but we wasn't talking about how I was gonna lose my virginity or anything like that. Like, it just happened in a moment. So the next day come, right? And I dressed down, and automatically my mom already assuming like, you get out early or something. I told her no, but we really did get out early. So it's like that, the fact that I had the freedom, even though I said no, it's like the fact that I said no, the fact that I said no, it was like, I got like extra hours, like an extra 3 to 4 hours with her. And mind you, I be at her crib at like 8, and we got out of school like 11, 12. So I was at her crib for a long time. So the day come, I dressed down. Mind you, I had pants on, but under the pants I had shorts. I had to stay prepared. So like that day I had on shorts and went to school, went to all my classes, then boom, we get out early. So me and her, she don't live far away from the school. She live like a bus, 10-minute, no, not even 10, like a 5-minute bus ride, and then 3 blocks to walk maybe. But the fact that we got out early, I think I remember. Yeah, I do remember. We ain't take the bus. We just walked to her crib, like so we could be with each other for a longer time and waste a little bit of time. Cause like we had a lot of time with each other. So we walk into her crib and all that. Then we just conversing, having a little convo. So finally, while all this going on, I'm tense and nervous and got anxiety because I'm like, yo, suppose we get caught or something. That's what's going through my head when all this going down. And like, you know, I know y'all got them feeling like when you doing something sneaky and your body just like shaking the whole time. Like I know y'all had to have that feeling at least once. So yeah, basically that's how I'm feeling at the moment. So now we at her crib. We get to her crib. We chilling on the couch. Got my arm around her. Then she put a movie or a TV show on. Then she started laying on my lap. Then after that we switched. We got on the floor. I don't know what made us get on the floor, but all I remember is that I started getting comfortable around her. I took my pants off. Remember, I had the shirts on. So I'm comfortable around her. Then I remember everything. She turned on some like Animal Channel or something like that. And I got my shirts on. So now we on the floor hugging, kissing, and I'm fingering her. Like back then, ain't nobody really knew much about sex, but everybody knew about a little finger or two. Everybody knew that. So I'm fingering her. So I'm like, yo, I think I'm ready. So I was like, yo, take your panties off. Because she was in some shorts. And I took her shorts off. So then I was like, yo, take your panties off. So she took her panties off, right? So I pulled out, mind you, this how my joint look. That's how I am right now. So she took her panties off, right? And I got on top of her. Mind you, we about to do a little missionary though. Well, that's at least what I thought we was going to do. So this me, right? Ow. Ow. Bruh, I was a virgin. I ain't even know where to put it in at. So I was like, yo, put it in for me. So she put it in for me, right? Changed my life. Changed my life. Changed my whole perspective on this world, yo. Like, that was my first time feeling it, right? So don't forget, I'm in like 6th, 7th grade. I have never watched porn. The only way I was gonna get my hands on porn was taking one of my mom or dad's CDs and putting it in a CD player. But I didn't even have a CD player in my room. And at the time, it's like, ooh, hold on. Alright, I think we good. So I ain't have a CD player, and I had an Android. And remember back then, you had to pay for porn. I was not paying for it. I couldn't even pay for it because I ain't had no job or nothing. So she put it in, right? And this is me. Then I finally, yeah, y'all know what I'm talking about. So that finally happened, right? So I finally get finished. And I'm like, yo, I just lost my virginity. But it's like, I wasn't even doing it right. You supposed to be like, this is me. I'm pulling it out and putting it back in. Pulling it out, putting it back in. And somehow I finished off of that. It was like, no lie, probably like 5 to 8 seconds. And she was my girl, so it was like, all right, we did it one time. Let's try again. But so we go in the kitchen and she making something to eat. I was like, yo, you want to do it again? She was like, no. So when she said no, I'm like, oh man, it must have not been good at all. Like, I was really disappointed in myself when she said no. And I kept on trying forcing her, and I'm like, yo, come on, like, let's do it again. Let's do it again, come on. So she just saying no the whole time. So in my head, I'm like, yo, I just lost my virginity, but I didn't even know how to have sex. So it was like, I was really disappointed in myself. Like, if I was the type, I would have had my head down the whole time. But I was like, no, I just shook it off. So me and her still going out, and I'm asking, can we do it again? Mind you, we never did it again. So it basically was my first and last time with her. And like, that really sounds crazy, but that's exactly how it went. It was my first and last time with her. But you know what's crazy though? It's like, I'm glad she did say no, because about like 10 minutes later, her sister came in and she saw we was both in our shorts, and she was like, yo, put some clothes on. Her older sister. So I felt like she already knew what we did, or she either knew that we was about to do it, but she knew either way. I felt that. But I mean, yeah, so that's my story time for real. Like, I snuck. I lied to my mom and dad, told them I got out early. I told them I didn't get out early, but I really did. Then we went to her crib, we vibing, chilling. The next thing you know, we started doing it, but I wasn't doing it the right way. I'll tell you that right now. I was not doing it the right way. But I mean, yeah, that's the story time for real. I know you probably watching this. You know I'm talking about you, so if you want to do it again, yo, I'm way better now. I'm more experienced. I know what I'm doing. So I ain't going to disappoint you twice in a row. I'm telling you that right now. But I mean, yeah, YouTube, this is my video how I lost my virginity. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, turn the post notifications on. I'm posting every day, either at nighttime or in the morning or in the afternoon, but I'm posting for y'all. I'm grinding. And I mean, yeah, it's been your boy CJ, or as y'all know, CJ TV, baby. And we out. Say like. Say like. Subscribe. Post notifications on. Say bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Say bye.
Bye.